Now, what's the range of frequency that we can hear? Let's give it a try and see how low we can hear. So I'll get it up to full volume on our oscilloscope and full volume in our audio levels. In frequency. So you might hear a little click in there. That's 1 hertz. You can hear 1 hertz. Does that sound incorrect to you? Yeah. So the lower limit of human hearing is considered to be 20 hertz, 20 times per second. But the nature of that limit isn't just that we can't hear it anymore and all we hear is silence, but rather at the low end, it's not too low for us to hear at all, but it's too slow for us to perceive as pitch instead of rhythm. And so about 20 hertz is where things start to sound like a playable rhythm rather than a singable pitch. And if I change my waveform here to a sawtooth wave that has a sudden jump in it, we'll be able to hear this a little better. You can hear it has a singable pitch. And when we get down this far, we just hear that click. It's a rhythm. When does it become singable for you? Even if you can't sing it exactly, where does it seem like you might be able to sing it up an octave? That's still a chicka 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 rhythm, right? Usually somewhere around 20 is where it switches from going from a rhythm to a singable pitch. Okay, I'm going to switch back to a sine wave. And let's try and see how high we can hear. Now, I'm going to be very gentle with the volume level, and you're going to want to have a hand on your volume control too, and maybe a hand on your headphones as well, or your mute button. Here we go. Now, really, your hardware is likely to fail you before your ears do. You might have heard some artifacts as like some clicks and some other wispy sounds in there. You may have noticed that you hear the sound as being louder and quieter as it goes up in frequency. We don't hear every frequency equally. But I've also noticed some changes in the visual pattern here on our oscilloscope. Those are visual artifacts because we're only measuring the height of the wave every so often, and so that creates some moire effects and other kinds of effects in here. So generally, we consider the upper limit of human hearing to be 20,000 hertz. But what's the nature of that upper limit? Well, with the lower limit, we just stopped hearing it as pitch and we heard it more as rhythm. But it's not the same up at the high end. What's going on there?